A prominent neocon intellectual and early promoter of the Iraq War, that would be Robert Kagan, remember him, is headlining an official campaign fundraiser for Hillary Clinton next month, according to Foreign Policy. They say the move signals a shift in the Clinton campaign's willingness to associate with prominent Republicans and is the latest sign of how far some GOP defectors are willing to go to block a Donald Trump presidency. Robert Kagan is a senior fellow at the Brookings Institution and a co-founder of the Project for a New American Century. Now, remember what those folks did when they first got organized back in the 90s, mid to late 90s. They prevailed upon Bill Clinton to invade Iraq. That's what they wanted. They wanted for the oil and to have a strategic position in the Middle East. This was before 9/11, of course. And the idea was to invade Iraq. This is what the Project for a New American Century wanted, and to start working to expand American empire, not contract it. And Clinton said no. Bill Clinton said no for whatever reason. He wasn't interested. So they kept the project alive, and of course Dick Cheney said yes. And the Project for a New American Century, with Robert Kagan as one of the co-founders, is complicit. Both of them are complicit in the murder, the deaths of 1 million plus Iraqis, 6,000 Americans, and guess what? We don't have control of Iraq. I mean, this guy, this Robert Kagan, he's a Zionist to begin with. First of all, let's get that settled. He's a Zionist. So his position to push the United States into Iraq had to do with Israel, not the United States. Now, some of the other people, like Bill Kristol, who was among that original group, they also are Zionists. They're American Zionists. And I'm not saying anything about it except telling you who they are. You probably can still find the original signers to the Project for a New American Century, or PNAC as it was referred to. But their idea was to involve the United States in the Middle East to some degree. They're trying to figure out how to do it. Now, you can take that for whatever you want, take it for what it's worth, that after the United States under Bill Clinton said no, well, the first thing that happened was, and I think this is sequential, maybe not, Bill Clinton was impeached. The second thing that happened was the attack on Lower Manhattan and the Pentagon and the crash of the jetliner in Pennsylvania. Then it didn't take very long. It took a couple of years to organize an invasion of Iraq, but the first thing was an invasion of Afghanistan. So the point I'm getting to, Robert Kagan is a warmongering son of a bitch. He is an evil fuck. He would have fit in perfectly with the Nazi high command. The fact that he's Jewish doesn't mean shit. This guy is a total warmonger, as long as it's somebody else who's doing the fighting.